April Academy online, and in this episode we are going to start learning our minor chords. So the first one we're going to learn is a C minor chord. I'm going to take you guys to the chart first to learn some theory behind it, and right after I'm going to show you how to play it on guitar itself. So it's time to learn minor chords. And again, I'm going to show you the easiest way to play them and a little bit more complicated way, just so you guys have a variety of different options. In this case, I want you to first learn about what a minor chord is. Take a look at three things here. First of all, you see the scale, and you see that 3rd degree of the scale, 6th degree, and the 7th degrees are flat, which means that note is half step lower. Okay, so in the minor scale, we have 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and 8th. Now the chord is built, as you can see on the chart, from the 1st, 3rd, and 5th degree of the scale. So you have 1, flat 3, and 5. So in this case, we have C, E flat, G that build the chord. Now you can also see where on this chart you place your fingers, what degrees of the scales you play, and what notes you play. First of all, you got finger 1 on 1st string, 3rd fret, and it's a G, and it's your 5th degree of the scale. You play it with finger number 1 again, and the second note, you play E flat, which is a 3rd degree of the scale. It is on the 2nd B string, on the 4th fret. You play it with the 2nd finger. And the next up is optional. You can either just play C, which is the 1st degree of the scale, and your root note with finger number 3, and you play it on G string, which is a 3rd string, 5th fret, or you can also play C on the 3rd string and G on the 4th string, 5th fret, with fingers 4 and 3. So instead of finger 3, on C you use 4, and on G you use finger 3. And G is, again, your 5th degree of the scale. Now, if you do want to play the whole bar chord, you will simply use your finger 1 to go to play bar across 3rd fret. I will show you on the actual guitar how to do that. You're going to notice that if you play a note on B string, which is the 2nd string, right underneath C on the 5th fret, it's going to be E, and that is going to turn into a C major chord. So that's the only difference between major and minor. Minor chords have flatted 3rd, so that E turns into E flat. And that's the other difference. All right, let's take a look at the guitar. So now that you know what notes are in the chord and where to put your fingers, let's apply it to the guitar. So we are going to use only these 3 frets, 3, 4, and 5. Again, 3, 4, and 5. The first finger is going to go on the bottom E string here, and that is a G note. Then the second one is going to go on the 4th fret on B string, and that is E flat. And the 3rd finger has some options. So the easiest version is to put the 3rd one on this guy right here, which is a G string on the 5th fret, and that note is a C. And if you strum all of these 3 guys together, that's your C minor chord. You can hear how it sounds sad. Now, let me show you the second option, where you would move this finger, number 3, up a string, which is now on D string, 5th fret, and you put your pinky where your 3rd finger used to be. So that's finger number 4, and it goes on C on G string, 5th fret. Now this chord is a little bit fuller, but your root note is still right here. Or if you want to challenge yourself, go ahead and bar the 3rd fret with your finger number 1. Notice that I'm actually playing this C right here, and I'm muting this guy. You can play it, but this is your root note. This is a G. But this here is a C. So now that you bar all these notes and you got your fingers on these 3, you can play a bar version of C minor chord. Of course, I love teaching some licks, but sometimes it's actually super fun for you. Well, for licks, you need to know some notes, right? So we can either improvise or learn a scale. So that is your minor scale, C minor scale. So you can do something like this. But I don't want to give you a specific lick. I encourage you to actually play with the chord and improvise, because that's going to develop your playing by ear ability, and it is super beneficial. I cannot stress enough how beneficial it is to hear a melody and be like, okay, first note, okay, is the first note lower? Yes. Is the second note higher? Haha. Let's find where it is on the guitar, because this will help you to pick up songs by ear, and it will help you to find chords so much easier. If you just listen. Back in the day, we didn't have any technology like we have today, so we used to just listen to the songs and rewind and listen to them again and again and again until we actually hear what notes are in there. And even if we could not identify the notes, we could still find where they are on the instrument. So that's why I encourage you to come up with your own licks and share them with me in the comments below. You can make a cell phone video and share it with me. This video is also going to be in the Music Heals group. I just want to give a shout out to all my Music Heals friends in the group, because you guys are awesome. You inspire me so much to make these videos. Hopefully they're beneficial. And of course my Patreon family, dream hackers who learn to play guitar, set a goal, make a dream come true, say, hey, I'm gonna go and buy me a guitar and I'm gonna learn how to play something very basic, or my favorite song maybe, and play it to somebody I care for, or play it for strangers, or whatever you want to do with music. But music is incredibly healing. It can bring so much fun into your life, and that's why I'm doing these videos, and hopefully eventually there's gonna be a huge variety of tutorials for you to learn from. And I just wanted to mention that if you want me to teach you how to play some songs, please let me know, because I will know this is something I can focus on next. I love making these videos, and hopefully they bring a lot of value to you. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. D minor coming up next.